Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
What's up, Mr. Kid KashKash checking in. Shout out to the progress report.
The progress report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd.
What's up? It's your girl, DJ Excel.
Hey, we got our first guest in the building, KashKash. What's good?
Up, man? Nothing much. Blessed to be here.
Hell yeah. Man, we was just talking before you came here. Like, we super excited to have you. You know, your song going crazy. We real big fans of the record, you know what I mean? So we wanted to talk to you. We was actually supposed to talk to you before all this shit happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's going on?
Man, nothing much. Been moving around. Stuff been getting real busy lately. So
I already know it. Thank you for making time for us.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I had to.
Hell yeah. Yep. So, where you from?
Well, I'm from East Atlanta. I'm from Zone 6.
Okay,
so I grew up on the east side.
Okay.
I actually moved all around the east side. So, but I spent majority of the time on Wesley Chapel. So my grandma stayed in Kirkwood, so I grew up, you know what I'm saying, over there too. So I just moving around.
Okay. That's what's up. When did you get into music?
I've been into music probably since I was like about 12. My mom did music, so I kind of, you know, it kind of picked up on me.
Definitely.
What type of music she do?
She used to rap too.
Oh, that's
she used to be in the girl group back in the day called
that's
Leather
her.
and Lace. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. All right, well, shit, we want to get right into it, man.
Yeah.
Throat baby.
Look,
Hey.
so let me tell you. So I DJ, right?
Right.
And I was, before the pandemic, I was at some spot and I heard your song. And like, I think I Shazammed it or something. Like, what is this? Because it's a vibe. But I feel like it was pretty new. You know what I'm saying? And then it started going up. And then the quarantine happened. I'm like, damn, that kind of sucks for somebody on the ride. You know what I mean? But I get to the club, and it's hotter than it was, and people singing it.
Right.
Like, how'd you feel like about the pandemic? And you probably was like, fuck, like this is my opportunity, and now everything closed.
So when it happened and everything shut down, like my first mindset was like, dang man, it's finna slow it down.
Yeah.
But it actually started to make it grow because as you locked inside the house, the streaming started to go up, and then everybody started to be on Instagram Live, playing the song, doing like live reviews and this, and then the song just started getting bigger. So I was like, okay, it slowed it down as far as the streaming, but it probably slowed it down as far as like, you know what I'm saying, the club.
Yeah. So was there anything you doing to push it during quarantine, or did it just get legs on its own, or?
I mean, I would hit some of my homegirls up, and then they'll post it, like Mulatto, Look in the Mirror. Like, you know, certain girls with
We should get
influence
Mulatto
start
on a
posting.
remix. That would be crazy.
That would be dope.
That'd be hard.
She
Yeah,
talking
Mulatto, we
her
got
shit
something on the way.
too. Okay.
We got something on the way.
Yeah, well, that shit definitely is going up.
Facts.
Like, how has it, like, changed your situation, or just, like you said, you've been real busy lately?
Right.
Was you getting these bookings and stuff before, like, the quarantine? Nah. So
nah.
how it feel, and what's the transition like?
It's a blessing. The transition is I went from just making music to actually making profit from the music, which is a blessing. And all my homeboys around me, like, they big club promoters in the city. So everybody working together, you know what I'm saying? It's starting to put money in all our pockets, you know what I'm saying, instead of just one person. So it's a blessing, you know.
That makes sense.
That's a fact, man. All the DJs fuck with it though. Like, it ain't one club I've been to, or, you know, one DJ not been on the record, you know what I mean?
Right.
So everybody fucking with that shit, and, you know, that's the hard thing to get. But the record is undeniable though, man.
Right.
Like, it's like as soon as it come on, like, it's like, oh shit, this my shit.
Yeah,
I'm about to
it's
sing
an
it
intro.
word from word. Like, you know what
It's
I
an
mean?
intro.
I be in the club feeling like I'm performing that motherfucker. Like, I really be singing that shit. So talk about just the inspiration for making the
I
Throw
don't know
Baby
if I
song.
want to hear that.
All right, so
Is it a Throw Baby? What's up?
yeah, it's a real Throat Baby.
Gotta
really,
be a Throat
it's
Baby
really
for that
like
song.
two girls.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's
It's
fine.
two girls, so
Okay.
I didn't make the song. Folks be like, when you went to the studio, how you came up with the song? I ain't make the song in the studio. The first verse, no, actually the second verse was the first verse. So the second verse, I heard the beat. My partner Chi Chi, he did a couple beats on Lil Baby album.
Oh, yeah, my homeboy's been putting me on him.
Yeah, what's happening,
I
Chi
know
Chi?
he made it. Okay,
Yeah, Chi
that's
Chi
what's
made
up.
the beat.
That's
So
what's up.
I gonna figure it out now because
For sure.
he put his tag on the beat now.
Got you.
For the
Because it
service
wasn't
pack.
on there before.
Yeah,
Got
it
you.
went on there.
Okay.
So we put his tag on there, but I heard the beat when I heard it, I actually heard the beat after the experience. Because the experience happened the night before.
The Throw Baby?
Yeah, so when I got in the car,
Gotcha.
I'm like, dang, bro, so I got to make a song about this because I don't really like head like that. You feel me? So I don't like head like that. So it's just like, when she gave it to me, I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? I got to make a song about this. So
Got you.
Oh, you don't like head like that?
Nah.
That's the first.
Okay.
Like, I like to give a girl. Nah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
oh, you a pleaser?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel
So when she gave it to me, I'm like, dang.
She gave it to me.
Boom. So I came up with it. Then
My nigga sang on that shit.
it was two best friends. So then
Oh shit.
they ex-best friends. So the other girl,
Oh man.
Not that
I'm out when they
broke up relationship.
no, I ain't do that. It happened already beforehand. But the next verse, I'm like, dang. She gave me some even crazy, and I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ahead and finish the song because the song wasn't finished. I ain't like the song at first. So I ended up
always
finishing the
like
song.
that.
Yeah, the song
Word.
I don't think is
Yep,
Okay, they was probably arguing, trying to figure out who you made the song about. That's probably why they fell out.
Nah. The one of them, I sent as soon as I wrote the hook, I said I made a hard ass song about you.
The sexy little hoe part too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told her.
Respect.
I said, bro, I just
Respect.
made a hard ass song
Respect.
about you. She's like, shit, let me hear it. Sent her the text message, and she ain't say nothing else.
First of all, wait. So you just said okay.
She gonna post that.
Sexy little hoe.
Sooner or later, I feel it.
Wow.
She gonna
That's
post
what's
that
up.
once you hit that.
Nah, facts.
She be like,
Facts.
yeah, he text me this.
So who's that on your necklace?
My best friend, she one of the ones that's on the beginning of the song. She passed away.
Oh, okay.
So
Sorry to hear that.
right before she passed away, she got to hear it in the club one time.
Wow.
They had came in. I'm actually happy that they came in. You know what I'm saying? Crashed my
Yeah, talk about
crashed
the
my
intro.
studio second. So
Yeah.
I went to the studio the night when I was going to go make it. The night when I was going to go make it, I had went to the studio. She ended up calling me like, yeah, we out. You know what I'm saying? We drunk best friend. We finna come up there. Whoop, whoop. So the studio, I didn't know that the studio didn't have a booth. So I was right there in the room. So they all came in the room. You know, they talking, laughing, drunk. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, we finna rap. So I'm like, go ahead. It's her and her girl best friend named Kay. So they go ahead and they start doing it. It was a full rap on the front of it, but you know what I'm saying? I just shorted it down to when they was talking. So I feel like she blessed the track. You know what I'm saying, before she passed.
Nah, and that's hard actually. I seen my homeboy Lil A, he posted her before, but I was wondering, so like the version that's on the streaming sites, so you do hear the girls talking in the beginning. So
Yeah, I kept it on there.
Got you.
I kept it on there.
Got
It get a track of feel.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I seen on Twitter, a girl posted like, "Am I the only one who recite the whole beginning of the song?"
Facts,
You know what I'm saying? So,
facts.
yeah,
Yo,
it's a
that
piece of the
organic
song.
shit be the realest stuff, and you
Yeah.
can't even set that up to
Right.
be how you know.
Facts.
So that's dope. I'm sorry for your loss, though.
Oh, yeah, for
Facts.
sure.
I will say this record, like regardless of whatever happens next, is gonna be one of those forever timeless records, like with like the Lil Rue Nasty song or the Twister
Right.
Get It Wet,
Right.
or you know what I mean, Project Pat, Ooh Nothing. Like it's one of
Yep.
them songs that's like whenever you hear it, that motherfucker gonna live on.
Right.
So you got one, you got a motherfucking record.
So my question is, you know, especially here in Atlanta, we get shit first.
Right.
We get shit buzzing, I think.
Facts.
But what's y'all plans, or is it to make it go outside of Georgia, or is it got legs of its own on that too, or like
it got
that
legs of
motherfucker
its
out
own.
here.
It got legs of its own on that too. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put too much information out. But you know, the people who gonna be able to actually make it do what it do, it's finna happen.
Okay.
So
That's hard.
that's gonna be real soon.
That's
So
dope.
yeah.
And you know, word of mouth is still the number one thing. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like it's something's dope, it's gonna travel.
Right.
Facts.
So you signed? Because you said I'm gonna make
Yeah,
people
good
do what it
question.
do.
That's what
Because I think
that's
you
what I was just
kind
finna say.
of.
That's what I was saying. That's why I ain't gonna put too much out. But the people who can make it
okay.
do what it do, it's finna get
Oh,
ready
you about to have
happen
that
soon.
machine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Right.
that machine finna be able to go
Okay. So
and do that.
talk about the independent grind right now, you know, what you doing, and also too, what are you expecting like once you do, or I'm sure the situation is probably already eats,
Yeah.
I'm sure. But talk about, you know, just what you've been doing as an independent artist versus, you know, what you expecting when you do sign.
So as independent, you know what I'm saying, of course you can't do nothing without your team.
Nah, facts.
So my management are basically my homeboys. We grew up together. They throw the parties in Atlanta.
That's dope.
So with them, you know what I'm saying, with them throwing the parties, we was able to get the songs. We got relationships with DJs like DJ Ant Dirty, DJ Vaughn.
Smooth.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody like that. So with that, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, it's teamwork. The independent grind is definitely teamwork. It's not nothing that you can really do on your own. You know, so I mean, it's the independent grind. It's hard too. It ain't easy. Folks think it's easy, but independent grind is hard.
For sure. But it's rewarding too.
Yeah,
you know?
it's rewarding.
So talk about what you expecting, like once the situation is announced. What are you expecting from the label?
I'm basically expecting them to, you know what I'm saying, push the button on, you know, especially the internet side. You know, we do the street work. We got the street work.
Yeah, definitely do.
So,
I give you that for sure.
You know what I'm saying? As long as they hold up their end on that market, then we good.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to put in the same work that I did, you know what I'm saying, before anything else happened.
Absolutely.
So do you have more leverage when you got something popping in the streets? When somebody
of
like,
course you do.
fam, I want this.
Of course you do, because from the people who called when it first hit, to, you know what I'm saying, the offers now, it's just like, it's way different.
Aren't you happy you was like...
Yeah,
being
I'm happy
patient?
I was one of those folks that just didn't be like, okay, they offered me this, I'm finna go ahead and do it. Like, nah, I knew what I had. I know the potential.
Damn right.
Some labels want you for a single.
Right.
And then others look at you for your future.
Yeah.
You want the ones that's gonna look at you for your future and not just the single.
That's a fact.
So what's your other music looking like? Like, is it... Because from that song, I don't know what to expect next.
What to expect from me is, like I said, I'm from Atlanta, but I got a lot of family in Florida.
Okay.
So I go from back and forth. So my music is basically the South. It's a mixture of Atlanta and the Florida vibe
That's
together.
a different,
Some party
So it's
shit
like
maybe.
a melodic.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
melodic. It's
So you
melodic.
want to keep that same tempo?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All my music is basically the same tempo.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Some of it is different because I've been writing for years. I've been writing for different artists for years. So
I read about that.
I'm not just stuck in one lane.
Yeah.
So I can switch it up, but I know the formula. You know what I'm saying, to keep it.
So
keep it
I
moving.
think you said you got some Mulatto, right?
We got some on the way.
That's hard.
Let me tell you, Mulatto's going up, and she's hard, and she
Right.
been putting in work for a long time.
Absolutely.
Right.
So I'm already ready to hear.
Oh
it's-
yeah.
Anticipating
Following this, I'm
Yeah.
ready to hear that.
She
so.
she definitely a legend in the works. Like,
Yeah.
Sure. Mulatto dope.
She hard work. She work hard though. She
For
work her
sure.
ass off.
Work
too,
ethic.
So,
Hell yeah. Okay, so you did mention that you wrote for people. What's some artists that you wrote for that we might know?
You probably, if you go like to Line mixtapes, you go to Strap the Fool mixtape. I got the hooks on there with him, Shawty Low.
Dope.
I did something. I used to be around Bankroll Fresh a lot all the
Hey,
time.
hell yeah.
I did a hook on one of his songs. It ain't released because I think he ended up passing like a month or something after that.
Gotcha.
But you know what I'm saying? I've been around for a minute.
For sure.
So,
And that's
yeah.
crazy. That's usually what happens is people think like, oh, this nigga made a song and he's going up. But then you be like, when you say Shorty Low,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Like, people don't understand you got to put in that groundwork. And even work for
you do.
other people to get those connections.
That's
and
right.
stuff. And even when you say like your management's promoters and stuff, it sounds like you do a lot of networking and
Oh, yeah.
building those
Yeah,
relationships,
for
which
sure.
is
It's
key.
years.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's years behind a lot of the stuff. Like a lot of folks that's like on board now. Like I've been knowing them like forever.
Facts.
And they was basically, you know what I'm saying, just waiting for
Waiting
that.
on you to get that one.
Yeah, for that win and
yeah.
to be serious about it. Because before my girl best friend died, my partner died. And he was my manager at first. Like that was my right hand man, you know what I'm saying? That was my best friend. So he ended up getting killed and I stopped doing music for probably like a year and a half, 2 years. So in between that, folks just like, man, you gave up. And it took something in me to start back up again.
Damn right.
So, yeah.
So can I ask you, like, on a deeper note, how do you deal with losing somebody close, or like these people that's on your team and stuff like that?
I mean, it's not no particular way to deal with it, but in my music, I'm able to put a lot of it inside my music. And the stuff that's unreleased that y'all gonna get to hear, y'all will be able to hear the pain and everything that's inside of it.
Sure.
So,
That's dope.
One thing I noticed, man, you got a FaceTime call from one of the artists that you said you listened to for years. Bow
yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Talk
yeah.
about that. How did that
Man.
come about?
Growing up, man, I had every Bow Wow CD.
Likewise.
Everything.
hell yeah.
Used to
doing
get
the
the
dances.
jerseys. Yeah.
Facts.
I used to be at school on the computer playing his little scooter game and everything.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
shit.
So,
That's what's up.
I was at a show with DJ Smooth and BT ended up calling me. So when BT called me, BT like, yo, I got somebody that want to talk to you.
That's hard.
End up being Bow Wow.
That's dope.
And when Bow Wow got on the phone, he like, yeah, bro, man, hey, man, I should have made that song, whoop, whoop, man. So I'm like, yeah.
Bow Wow.
Okay. Right. So look,
We don't want to hear Throw Baby from Bow Wow.
that wouldn't have been a wrong deliverer. So, just with that conversation with Bow Wow, how did that make you feel, man? You know, hearing from somebody that you looked up to, you know what I mean, musically.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man, like that whole day, like you can see on the video, like I was
Yeah,
smiling, you
for
know what I
sure,
mean? Like
for sure.
that was motivation. It was basically
Absolutely.
motivation. So, like it's like I say, everything is a blessing. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yo, it's crazy because some songs, like there's few songs that you don't need to know who it is. It just catches you
Right.
on its own. That's why I said I was in a spot. It was like a $2 Tuesday. I'm like, what is this? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of songs, if you don't know it, you just be like, you don't
Yeah,
really
you don't
pay
worry
into
about it.
But that shit is catchy, and I think even though I think you dropped like in November or something like, I
Yup.
think it's just getting started for real. For
Yeah,
real.
it took a couple months. I dropped it in November, but it took when I started seeing the little stats go up. It was probably around January. January.
It's dope how you can see the numbers now like that, because I think even
Facts.
like in the 90s, like artists would be like, we didn't even know who knew our music, but now you can
Right.
be like, these
Detailed,
5
yeah.
states are my biggest states.
Nah,
you
facts.
know?
Right. Yep.
So are you starting to do shows outside of Atlanta? I mean, because the quarantine and
Yep.
shit, a lot of people ain't open but us.
Right.
Yeah.
But are you starting to do shows and stuff?
Yeah, I'm starting to do shows outside Atlanta,
Okay.
all over Georgia, but the surrounding states that started booking.
Yeah.
That's hard.
But the crazy
court-
part is that they talking about, you know what I'm saying, stuff and get shut down.
Bro,
so,
you
but-
don't know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, so
like
you just don't know.
we don't know tomorrow. Let me knock on wood because no.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy because we really don't know what to expect,
Facts.
and we just gotta keep going and
Especially
being
right now.
innovative.
Yeah,
Right.
right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
Even as an artist, like, has this quarantine made you get creative, or has it fucked up your creativity?
On quarantine, when I was like just in the house, I stayed in the house for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
My creative mind space started to crash because it's like I was stuck inside a box.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to physically
wasn't, like,
get a feel of the
From
world.
two girls, you wasn't able to get ahead to
Yeah, I
get
wasn't.
that
Yeah,
motivation.
I wasn't able to do none of that. So it's just like
Hollering.
I wasn't able to get an inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Me
feel you.
being out in the streets
Yeah.
every day. You know what I'm saying? Going
Right.
here, going
For
there.
real.
It give me something to see. It give me something to talk about.
That's a fact.
So you know what I'm saying? The quarantine, that was a definitely a vibe killer.
For sure.
You know, but I was staying safe. So at the same
That's
time,
how they
it was
say,
just
like, when people go to jail, they think that they coming out with a notebook of songs, and people be like, yo, we can't
Not
be fucking
motivated.
creative
You know what I
in
mean?
jail.
Facts.
Yeah, you can do it for a certain amount of time, but the
Yeah.
whole time it's
Facts.
just like I'm finna be talking about the same thing now.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Like my first 2 weeks, I was like, oh, I can catch up on work. I could do this. After that, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Eating and eating and eating,
Yeah.
man.
Ain't
Eating.
that
Boy,
true?
eating, man.
I definitely
Goddamn,
gained a
boy.
bit.
Everybody gained
Yo.
some damn
I
weight.
definitely gained.
Yeah,
the
this
belly.
summer we just judging people off their personalities, not
yeah,
their
say
looks.
no more.
alright?
Facts,
Say
facts,
no more.
facts. All right, so let me ask you something, man. With with a song like a single like Throw Baby,
Right.
And just seeing the success of it and it's growing, and I see your mom. I think she might still be on the line, or she did call you.
Yeah, she hung up.
How was that conversation like when you like, yo, mom, this my song is going crazy, or how was that?
She probably called you because she heard what you was
Right,
saying.
like, Throw Baby, nigga, what?
I don't
Right.
know.
How was that convo?
See,
at
I ain't really give her like the insights of the song.
She gonna hear it.
But as far as, you know what I'm saying, me being grown now, it's
I
just
got you.
like
I got you.
she can't really say too much because I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? Now that
Okay.
I'm able to do that,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, I can hear.
you gonna get a whipping later.
Nah.
Is she proud of you? Did
Oh,
she
yeah.
believe in you? Did she support you before?
Oh yeah, she always told me like, you need to go get a job, you need to do this,
Yeah.
do that. But I always said like, nah, like this what I'm gonna do. Like I'm gonna do this. You
It
know
feel
what I mean?
good when shit start working out to prove to people.
Yeah,
like,
to prove it. So
Facts.
now she, you know what I'm saying, she good. And I got I grew up in a household full of girls, so I got sisters.
How many
brother.
sisters?
Oh man.
I got 4 sisters.
And
Yeah,
where are
got
you
4
at
sisters.
on the
Youngest?
or oldest?
I'm like the 6th.
You the middle.
I got 2 older sisters.
Damn, you ain't got that many. You act
said-
like you got
Nah, I
10.
do. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to calculate the ages. So it's 2 older sisters, then it's me,
You the
then
middle.
it's my sister, then it's my little sister. So it's
Okay,
5.
you the middle.
So it's
Yeah, you
4
the
of me.
middle.
So yeah.
Okay. So okay, how's the radio version gonna go? Can you sing what that chorus might sound like?
Oh, the radio
It's
version.
gonna be like,
No,
Yeah,
it's
don't do that.
Let me hear what it's gonna sound
cheek.
like. Oh,
It's
sexy little chick.
cheek, sexy little whoa. I love the way you walk,
Okay.
I love the way you talk.
Okay.
Lady, come play your
I
good
applaud
smoke,
you
good
for
drink,
Okay,
good
okay.
changing up your
Yeah,
They saying throw baby?
yeah. Some of them say throat baby, and then
choke
some
baby.
of them for the extra clean, they just say baby. You know what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
I'm happy
Okay,
you did that
alright.
because I feel like people start getting lazy on the clean edits and
Right.
it be
Lord.
sounding horrible.
Sounding
Oh, see, I didn't
crazy.
want it to be a lot of like
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and people really would be like,
I hate that shit.
the crazy thing is my nephew only 11, right? And he
Right.
played this. I never even heard of this artist, but like when he gets around me, he feel like he could just like be free, right?
Right.
So he played like this artist that like to me even was out of pocket, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I felt guilty. I'm like, nephew, play the clean version, right?
Right.
So he played it. I swear to God, every other word was
Which is blank.
yeah, and he started laughing. I said, "That's how you know it's that bad."
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I hate
I'm happy
them songs too when they blank it out, yo.
Facts. So I'm happy you actually did a clean version because the
For
radio
sure.
about to go crazy and
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. And
It's
you
just now starting
artists
up, too.
need those
For
radio
sure.
versions
Hell yeah.
too. Artists be fucking
For
up on
sure.
that. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure. Because that was one thing I was thinking, like, damn, how the hell they gonna clean this one up?
Oh, yeah, I cleaned it.
Okay.
real good.
Smart man.
Cleaned it
So
real good.
when are you
Man.
planning on? Are you planning on dropping a project? Or are you going to do singles?
Nah, it's gonna be a project.
Okay.
'Cause, like I said, I'm gonna
You
get
look
too
real
much
happy.
Yeah, you
I'm
excited.
proud of
That's
you.
what's
Like, I
up.
don't even know you like that, but you feel like you.
For sure.
I know it.
You on
I
the
know
ride.
it's on there. Yeah, I know it's on there.
Okay.
So I know
Yeah.
the potential of it, and like I said, I'm a writer too. So it's just not gonna be me. It's gonna be stuff coming out of the woodworks everywhere. So
Facts.
And then even when you start growing as an artist, people going to hit you up more, even for music. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As a writer. So do you have a date or anything like that?
nope, I don't have a date yet. By the end of this month of July, I'll be able to have a date.
Oh,
So,
that's
and
when the paper's
Okay.
clear. Look, we trying to get
Right, like we trying to get it.
I'm trying to get the tea.
So
Yeah.
what about a music video? What that gonna look like?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Wash my chin
I'm
trick.
gonna go ahead.
give us
and
a little
release it,
teasy
but
tease.
the video shoot is the set date for the video shoot is supposed to be July 11th.
Ooh.
So, you
that
know what
video
I'm
should
saying?
need to be
And,
real nasty.
It's gonna be crazy.
The
we
video
had
has
two
to be
videos though.
insane. 2 videos.
It's supposed to be 2
Word.
videos.
Okay.
One of them gonna be like
The X-rated
it's gonna
joint.
be X-rated.
BET
You know what I'm
Uncut.
saying?
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah.
You need
You gotta
to
have
Yeah.
that. You gotta have
Commercial
that.
one.
You gotta have that one.
So yeah,
Yeah.
That's dope.
I'm
I
ready
can't
for
wait to see
the
it.
uncut version.
I'm sure
Like,
you are. Are you gonna have the throw babies, the real throw babies in there?
Nah, they not friends no more.
Nah, see, it wouldn't
might
be no
make for a good
problem with
video.
that. It's just like one of them, her boyfriend ended up
Ah!
DMing me.
Not her. I'm
So
over it.
after he DM'd me, that's when I just left her alone. You know what I mean? I was just
hollering.
like, I just followed back because I ain't really got
when you
time
say
for all
for
that.
her boyfriend,
Wait, you should have sent him the MP3. Like, man, she
yeah.
made this song. She
Nah, he
inspired
read the
song.
message. She was doing something. He got her phone and he seen like videos. He seen like
Oh, that
everything.
hurt his
Yeah, that
heart.
definitely hurt him.
So
And this
Washing
shit going
machine
off,
trick?
or they not gonna last long.
Wow.
nah, they like they going stronger now.
Yeah.
He be watching her on IG like
I'm hollering. Throw
he
baby.
said, "Nah, they look happy."
First of all,
Don't believe IG. They be faking
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They
That's
be
true.
faking it.
Listening to the lyrics, that was real. That was some shit. So, of
Yeah,
course,
it's detail for detail.
Detail for detail.
It's crazy
Wow.
how like when you really take inspiration of like
Mm-hmm.
that. Just how you said like in quarantine, you can't. Other than that song, I'm in the house
Right.
bored. That's the
Yeah.
only fucking
Facts.
song because yo, just everyday life like you experience some shit, especially
Right.
once you popping with groupies and shit.
Facts. Okay, so
Yeah,
let me
crazy.
ask you something. So I was having a conversation with some guys,
Right.
and we was talking about the song.
Right.
It was just like, yo, this song is crazy. It's wild. I would let my daughter listen to it. So if you end up having a daughter,
Right.
would you let her listen to the record?
I mean,
The
I wouldn't want her to.
Got you. Okay.
But the thing is, it's like now how it is.
Technology.
Technology just like
Yeah.
you know they they gonna find it out anyway.
Nah, that's a fact.
Cause I didn't like the fact when I went on TikTok, I seen the little kids from elementary on up doing TikToks to the song, and I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then I had to think about my little sister. She 11 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I go on her computer,
Oh, Lord.
and I see that she
happy.
She liked the YouTube video.
It's
and I'm
a dope,
like, you
it's a
11
dope record.
years old.
Yeah.
And she liked the video. She was like, well, I put a like on it because, you know, I feel like that will help you.
Oh, that's
up.
cute.
That's what's
So,
up.
yeah.
That's
Nah,
cool.
I ain't gonna lie. When I was young, like I was singing Pony by Genuine.
Right.
You don't know what the
I
fuck
was
is
singing
talking
Kilo.
about.
You don't know what you said. Yeah.
I was singing Kilo,
And
and
they
that was
were.
influence.
True.
That was an influence on the
True.
song.
So
I used
then
to
when you
show
get
for
older,
that.
you be like, oh
That is
shit,
true,
that's
though.
what it meant.
Yeah.
Yep.
True.
That and that Kaya, growing up, that Kaya,
Oh,
my
hell
neck, my
yeah.
back.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
See, we knew what that meant, but at the
Yeah,
same
that was
time,
pretty
I feel
straightforward.
You. It do be a lot of records you don't be knowing. So, okay, so, you know, the name of our show is called The Progress Report, and, you
Right.
know, we talk about growth going up and, you know, what you've been doing, and I'm thankful that we did do this interview now as opposed to then.
Right.
'Cause
Right.
You got a lot of progress, so
Oh, yeah.
what does the word progress mean to you, KashKash?
Progress, man, it's exceeding. You know what I'm saying? It's elevating. You know what I mean? So as long as you elevating in life, you making progress. Not going backwards, you always going forward.
Facts.
Simple enough. Simple enough, man. So, what are you excited about coming up besides the deal? What else are you excited about?
I'm excited for the video.
Yeah.
I'm excited that finally, you know what I'm saying, my dreams for showing the world, you know what I'm saying, my artistry is gonna be able to be shown on the platform big enough for everybody to see. So
Facts.
So I'm excited for a lot of stuff. I'm excited to be able to go make music when I want to instead of having to, you know what I'm saying, I got to do this job so I can pay for studio time, you know what I'm saying. Now I can go to the studio and be creative, you know what I'm saying, when I want to at any time. All I got to do is just call.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
So, yeah.
Well, you look excited. You can feel your energy of
Definitely.
just the come up. You know what I'm saying? So we
Absolutely.
gotta get you back on here probably in a couple months,
Yeah, for sure.
because I think
Facts.
you're gonna have a lot to talk about after your project drops.
For sure.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you for your time again, man. We big fans of the record, so should
Okay.
keep doing
Thank
your
you, thank
thing. Real talk, man.
Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
y'all for having me, too.
For sure. We out, y'all.
We in stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Progress report. We got the news, new interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rack. Come join the pack. Know where we at. We in stay at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.